laugh, pretty loudly, maybe I'll throw a point as well. The person who is speaking at the end of exactly 1 minute will get an extra point. And the winner will be rewarded with the power to control time. Ooh. Yes. Let's not score one up here. Jim, Beth, John, and Imani. Now, can I get a topic that you might discuss over dinner?
Yes!
You're an actor. Why? I'm sorry, yes? Fleeting justice, not fleeting justice.
Running away.
Running away from justice. Okay. Improvise. Somebody say something good about me.
Your pants.
You're going first. All right. The topic is fleeing justice. Jim, you have the floor.
Oh my god, so once I totally had to run away from the cops. I was speeding down the highway. I was going about 57. The speed limit was 55. And the guy was, woo, woo, and I just floored it because I can't get a ticket. I'll get totally arrested, and then they'll do bad things to me in jail, and I don't want that to happen. Oh my.
Yes, Imani.
It's kind of boring.
That's kind of boring. It was also deviating from the topic at hand. I don't care how fast you were going. Imani, you have the floor.
I believe that when someone is guilty of a crime, it is their responsibility to go to jail for that crime. They should not flee from justice.
Just a minute.
Yes, Jim.
We're talking about fleeing
Exactly.
from
You
justice.
deviated from the topic. You went the exact opposite way. Jim, you have the floor.
All right, so the best way to flee from justice.
Just hold it in.
Yes, Beth.
Repetition.
Repetition. I'm pretty sure you said all right sometime this night, Jim. Beth, you have the floor.
When you are fleeing from justice, you should go through the water because police can find your tracks if you go through the woods. On this episode of Heroes this week, just a minute.
Yes, come on.
Deviation.
Deviation. Hero sucks. You have 20 seconds.
I believe when you're trying to flee from justice, the best place to go is Canada. We are many spots in Canada.
Just a minute.
John, yes.
The laws in Canada don't apply here.
Exactly my point.
You keep the floor. You make it good. You have 15 seconds.
Now, the hardest thing about getting to Canada is getting across the border. But once you're over the border, you're home free. There is no one there that's going to come and get you and bring you back to the United States. And therefore, I...
Just a minute.
John, yes.
That is a false statement.
False statement is a form of deviation. John, you have the floor. Yeah, 5 seconds.
The character's name is Dudley.
Just a minute. I'm pretty sure I'm talking about cartoons.
Yeah, me neither. Jim, you have a second and a half. A second and a half.
Fleeing from justice is important.
And Jim wins the first round. Between Jim and Imani, Beth and John, trying to catch up. Yeah, they're going to talk for something you might study at community college. Whistling. I should have gone to community college. Jim, you won the last round, so you go first. The topic is whistling.
Whistling is so gross. You can't do it without spitting all over people, and it's just so...
Just a minute.
Yes, Imani.
Never lengthy word.
Also, something repeating. Continue.
Okay.
Just a minute.
Hesitation. Jim, you have the floor.
Those little midgets whistle, right, in that movie with the witch and the wizard. Oh my
Just a
god.
minute.
Yes.
Deviation, we're not talking about the Wizard of Oz.
Whatever, heroes, girl.
Getting catty. Beth, you have the floor.
Whistling is a very important part of our skills. We can whistle when we're in danger and we need help. Such as this episode of Heroes, where this hero...
Yes, John.
They never whistled in Hero.
They don't whistle in the hero. It's actually a thing. John.
Opie and Floyd the Barber
Just a
were
minute.
known for
Imani,
money.
yes.
Deviation.
Deviation. I don't even know who those people are.
This language was invented by the Canadian John Whistle. This happened in the 1980s. When John Whistle was looking for his wife, he decided to whistle in order to find her. And she came running quickly down the woods in their cabin in Montreal to his house. Whistling has therefore spread...
Just a minute. Yes. Montreal is not in Canada.
I'm pretty sure it's in Alabama somewhere.
or is in Canada.
We're not talking about mountains.
That is true. Jim, continue.
And so as I was saying about whistling, it's so...
Just a minute.
Yes.
Repetition.
Repetition of some noise. You have 8 seconds.
Whistling is fun when you put your mouth together and you just blow. Like they blow sometimes to create windstorms in superhero movies.
Just a minute.
I'm sorry, Jim. You just didn't make it in Beth. You get the extra point for this round. Congratulations. All right, one more round, and then we'll determine the winner. Can I get something that you like to cook?
Cheese whiz. Cookies.
Cheese whiz? Yeah, there's some time. The topic.
Just a minute.
Fix it. Beth, you want you may go first. Cheese whiz.
Cheese whiz was invented by a wizard who loved cheese, hence the name Cheese Whiz. No, although there's no wizards on Heroes, they do have...
Just a minute.
John, yes.
Heroes, heroes, heroes. I'm tired of sick and tired about hearing about heroes.
That is correct, John, but you repeated heroes 4 times. Jim, just on the
Cheese whiz is for poor people. And
Discrimination there.
that is discrimination.
against poor people.
Emily, you have the floor.
Cheese Whiz is an export of Canada.
Just a minute.
Jim, yes.
We're back to Canada again.
We're not going to Canada. Jim, you have the floor.
All right, so if you get some cheese whiz and you're like, oh, I don't want to eat this, but these people are expecting me to, you just put it on a cracker, and then you take that cracker and you throw it behind you.
Just a minute.
John, yes.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
Please wait. Jim, I guess you have the floor.
Just a minute.
Beth, yes.
Hesitation.
He did hesitate. Ha! Beth, continue.
Cheese Whiz is served best on crackers. Crackers
Just a
are-
minute.
Oh.
Jim, yes.
I just said that.
You did just say that. I'm sorry, Jim, you have the floor.
You must be poor, right?
Yes, she's poor. But that is a deviation of the topic at hand. Beth, you have the floor.
Just a minute.
You hesitated. That was really annoying. Jim, you have 22 seconds.
So when the wizards first created cheese whiz,
Just a minute.
Beth.
Just because I live in a shack in the woods does not mean I'm poor.
Yes, it does, Beth. Jim, you have the floor.
I don't know much about wizards. I know a lot about cheese
Just a
whiz.
minute.
John.
I ate some bad cheese whiz and I really gotta go.
1 or 2?
He's already done one.
I guess, come on, you have the floor.
Cheese Whiz is best. Just a minute.
Beth.
We've said Cheese Whiz.
Way too many times. You have the floor, Beth. You have 15 seconds.
Wizards live in caves where they practice. Just a minute.
Beth, Bonnie.
Deviation.
Deviation. Wizards. Excuse me. Bonnie, you have 10 seconds.
The best brand of CW is Velveeta.
Just a minute.
Jim.
Cheese whiz is a proper brand of its own.
Oh, that is true. Also, abbreviating things to letters is annoying.
One time I rubbed cheese whiz all over my...
That is a deviation that I cannot abide. John, you have the floor now.
First I had to pee, then I have to poop. Now I'm gonna throw
Just a
up.
minute.
Beth, or sorry, Jim.
We're not talking about his body
We're
problems.
not talking about
You will be.
Jim, you have 0.7 seconds. Everybody, he has 0.7 seconds. Are you ready? Go.
Crackers!
Jim was mean to me.
Jim was
He
being
did not
to you.
win.
You're more talking than him, so I'm taking you. You win this round! That is the end of our